you guys. Welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show. This is Shella D. Bridgman, and this is my testimony. I hope you guys are well today. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:12 to be exact, and I think that was the name of a group. Oh, it's 1:12 and it's 12:22. Interesting. On a Sunday. Haven't listened to any sermons today. I just listened to yesterday's video. Just trying to get inspired, you know. I'm feeling the holiday season. It's like, look, take the glasses off. When you know, look, where I'm at, everybody knows the same thing, right? Everybody knows Christmas is coming. So you look at the person over there and you're like, okay, what's your Christmas going to be like? What is it going to be like, right? What are you going to do for Christmas? So, you know, I take every day as it comes. I don't know what's coming. I really don't. You know, and I try not to, speak so definitively, negative things. Excuse me, like I know what's coming tomorrow and it's going to be bad or something like that. I really don't know. I've been doing this thing for a little while, and I'm sorry, my window's down a little bit. This guy has on his outfit. He's doing his walk and he has on gloves. You know what? I'm in the car, so it's kind of warm, but it says it's 54 degrees. When you step out the car, there really is a chill. This is a strange weather. But yeah, I don't know what's coming tomorrow. I really don't. And that's why the name of the game is keep standing. Keep standing. Because you don't know what's coming tomorrow. For the better or the worse, you know. And you know what I know? See, I'm talking to you. I don't know what direction this is gonna go in. I was sitting there. I was like, okay, what am I gonna talk about today? And I just know that things can always be worse. There was a time when my car wasn't running, and I had to catch the bus, and it would take like 3 hours to get to work. And I don't mean that long ago, you know. And I can remember I had this is the same car that I'm driving right now. It wasn't running, and right now I have to, there was a time there was a problem with an alternator, and I would go into work and I would unhook the battery. See, you know what? The fact that I laugh, that tells you about my sense of humor. Like when I laugh, when I probably shouldn't laugh, that's my sense of humor. When I first started the job that I just left, I had to unhook the battery when I went into work to help my car to start, right? Because the alternator was draining the battery and all this stuff. And I replaced the alternator, and I still have had problems with it starting. So I'm very careful with the car. You know, I don't do certain things, and I'm like, ooh, be careful. You know, so yeah, it's it can always be worse. Things can always be worse. You know, like when I look at the people, it's a man and a woman, where they have all the stuff on top of their car, and I'm looking, because now it's in the daytime. Oh, they're playing catch. You know, I'm in the library parking lot. And, oh, he has an arm. You know, I have 2 gloves, right? I bought one, and then I bought another one. You know, thrifting, they were $5 a piece. One day I'll play again. But yeah, when I saw that car before, it was at nighttime, and I said it had a whole bunch of bags on top of it, and I'm like, are they Christmas presents for the kids, and they need to go take them or something? I don't know, but I saw them today in the daytime, right? And I think nobody. This is people can expect you to be closed for like a couple days or something around, like on Christmas or something like that, or shorter hours on Christmas Eve or something. But people are not expecting the library to be closed for like a week or something. Like it's the kids on school for break. They're coming back on the 5th or something like that. Shoot, that's past the 1st. That's some time, right? So they say something about a furlough. I don't know what that means. I know what that means, but I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, people are walking up, people with their kids and stuff. They're trying to, go in the library and do some stuff. And then some people that are just, they don't have any other place to go. It's a place to be inside. It's a place to, do some stuff. And, use a computer, stay connected with the outside world, and the library's closed. But yeah, Christmas is almost here, and things can be worse. Things could be worse. I sat in my car. My car would not start. I went to the Salvation Army. I know I told this to you guys before. I went to the Salvation. Look, something to put in your pocket. Be careful how you park your car. Now, you guys might be fancy and you can just call somebody and you can just, do whatever. But be careful how you park your car, because you never know if it's going to have to stay there for a while, right? I was running in the store to get something, and came back out and the car wouldn't start. And I kept calling people. So I kept calling people to come. They have mobile mechanics and stuff now. So I'm calling people to come and, fix my car or something. And they would say they were coming, and then they wouldn't come. And then, this one guy that I had met, he's like, I'm coming, and he wouldn't come. And it was the craziest thing. And I sat there for like 5 days or something. I don't know how long it was. It was crazy. And I was sitting there. And that is actually like the best Salvation Army. They have like really nice stuff and everything. And the atmosphere is really, 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 really nice. It's like a how you feel? It doesn't feel like a thrift store. It feels like a boutique. It feels like a boutique. Like a what do they call, like a hipster boutique, like a whatnot kind of place. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like a thrift store. Well, because it's a brand new building. Yeah, I did tell you guys something about it. I worked on the landscaping for that business park when they were building it. One of the hardest jobs I ever had, like standing on a slope, trying to, plant these things, and oh my goodness, it was hard. But it can always be worse. It can always be worse. And like I said, when I saw the people, I'm sitting here trying to get myself together to do this video, and these people drove up, because this is my internet situation, right? Because it's my phone. So the people drove up. So that's the daytime, I can see, and the lady went to the door, and the big red sign, and then she read it, and it's like, they're closed, right? And then they sat there for a little bit, and then they started driving away really slowly. I mean, it's like the height of the stuff that's on top of the car is the height of the car itself. It's the height of the car itself, meaning it's that tall amount of stuff up there. I don't know how they got it up there. I don't know how. Somebody is a what do you call it, mechanical? Is that a mechanical engineer? Somebody is an engineer that put that stuff up there, because there's a lot of stuff on top of their car. I don't know how they got it up there, and it's all kinds of bags. I saw one actual suitcase, one actual suitcase. This is in the daytime now. One actual suitcase and a bunch of bags. And I'm like, is that recycling? Is that their belongings? Underneath it was a box, like you could have had a Christmas tree in it or something. But I'm like, what the heck? And these are older people. When I say older, like at least 70, right? These people, and the car is nice. It's nice. It's almost like a Subaru, with the hatchback kind of thing or something. But it's like kind of new. And I'm like, I don't know. Are these people homeless? I don't know what is going on, right? So you look around. Now I caught myself rolling up the window because I didn't want all that traffic in my video. But I'm kind of warm. Excuse me. But yeah. So how a person could be walking around and you don't know what's going on with them, right? Okay, you don't know because everybody's life is different. But the one thing that we have in common, everybody here knows that Christmas is coming. Even if you don't celebrate it, we all know the same thing, that Christmas is coming. Okay. So, what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas? And even though I know that greater is coming, I know it's on its way. It's on its way. It's like the package in the mail. It's on its way. I know that. Even though I know that, I bought my little guy. I went to the dollar store today, and that's why my energy is a little down because I ate. I'm on a diet because I gotta. This is just ridiculous. I gotta shed some of the stuff, right? I don't know if I finished telling you the story about being at the gym the other day, but I got on the scale. When I was sitting there doing the bicycle, I would look, I don't want to stare at people or anything, but I would look, try to pay attention to what's going on, because, I don't know anything about a gym. And I was thinking, boy, it's sure nice if they had a scale in here. And I saw somebody go and get on this scale. I saw like a couple people. And like it's like the old school scale where you have to move the weight, right? And so I saw a couple people use it, so I got on the scale. I'm like, okay, now I know I have shoes and everything on. You gotta take 5 pounds or something off for all that, but yeah, it was. But the fact that I put that shirt on the other day, and I got like a couple buttons buttoned on it, you know what I mean? So no, it's just time. It's just time, and it's all personal. It's all personal. It's all relative. It's all whatever. Would you say if you like it, I love it, but when I look in the mirror, the last couple days, I've been putting on my full makeup. Because I have not felt great, and, I don't like, it's like when I look in the mirror and to look just so washed out, to look, I'm like, oh my goodness, you need to do something. So, get some more air. So last couple of days I put on some lipstick because it's just I need help. But Christmas is coming. I know that it can be a lot worse. I know that things can be worse. My car is working. We were able to move around. I have gas. People were giving away food at the church yesterday. I'm looking at them like food. Food is not what I need. That is not what I need. I do not need food. But yeah, I bought him some treats, like the same bone thing that I bought from Walmart. It's at the dollar store for $1.25. So about 2 of them. I bought one. I think it's the same as what he has, but the one he has, I think it's peanut butter flavor. It's some kind of plastic bone thing, hard plastic. So I bought him one of those, and the one he has, I think it's peanut butter flavor, but the one I bought today is chicken. And then I bought this big thing, it's like a toothbrush. And then I bought some kind of natural plant-based pig ear. Okay, plant-based pig ear, whatever that means. But it's something for him to play with and chew on. And he already has some. He already has some new clothes. He has one more sweatshirt. See, like this guy, he's homeless. I mean, like, he's homeless. He's carrying his blanket. You know what I mean? He just found something on the This is a newspaper or something. He just found something on the there's a door that you go into, like an employee entrance for the library. He just found that on like their doorstep. It's a newspaper. He just opened it up. He's sitting on the ground reading it. He's a young guy too, like less than 30, and he. I don't want to say anything like I'm making fun of him or anything, but he's how do you say, disheveled. Let's put it like that. He's disheveled and he's carrying his blanket and he's sitting there on the ground reading the newspaper. But yeah, so I got him this a plant-based pig ear. Okay, I bought these two. Let's see, this is when you you kind of crossing into the area where you don't really need stuff, but you're buying it. I bought these collapsible bowls for traveling. So I bought two. So one would be for water and one would be for food. I don't know. It was $1.25. There really is a such thing as retail therapy. I bought that. I bought some lipsticks. I'm trying to do something about my lips. I told you because I'm not drinking as much fluids as I should be, and it shows. So I'm trying to wear lipstick. Just cover up my lips. But yeah, no, things could be worse. This guy is sitting outside on the ground with a blanket reading a paper. You know what I mean? So no, I know things could be worse. But you know what I was thinking too? I haven't had any sermons. I haven't listened to anything, and I ate, so that that took me down a notch with my energy. But because I was so hungry, because I'm trying not to eat as much food. I miss the people on my job. Not all of them, but I miss a few of them. I miss the lady that used to relieve me. And just like she told me, because I was, I'm looking at him. Let me turn. Let me see, don't make eye contact. The lady that used to relieve me, and when I switched positions, and she said, "You make sure you stay and you give me a hard time, because I give her a hard time, because we're like the same age, so that means something." And when I had brought in the Christmas trees, and she said, "But there's no Grinch. You need a Grinch, right?" And I brought the two little pictures of the Grinch, and I miss her. I miss the guy that trained me. And I miss the guy that's been there for 12 years. The guy that was there for 12 years, like we would sit and talk and laugh. He got my little jokes and stuff. And the guy that trained me, he was just always helpful. Like he always, like there's something that I didn't know. He continued to help me whenever I worked with him or saw him. And the lady that would relieve me, she helped me too, and I identify with her because we're so much alike. Wanting everything to be so nice and perfect and everything, and being kind of tough, and but really that means a heart of gold, right? And so I missed him. I missed a few people. But she is going to be working on Christmas. So those trees are there for her. And I left a few batteries for the trees to light up, and she might even bring some in if she wants to, But yeah, so I miss a few of the people on my job. keep seeing jobs online, and it's like, okay, I don't know. But I don't even have a phone. I don't even have a phone. And it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. And I'm just taking every day as it comes. I'm taking every day as it comes. I'm not setting any big plans for myself. I'm just doing everything that I believe I need to do every day. Still organizing, still doing little things just to that I believe I need. See, it's cold out there. This guy has a hat on his head and it's pulled way down. It's cold. It's funny how this thing works. That's what I'm saying. I'm sitting in a car. These people that are outside now, they're feeling something different. I'm feeling all warm. I need to roll the windows down, but being out there, it's a difference. You know what? I saw this guy last night. I don't know how old he really is, but he wears all black because I'm in the same area all the time, and it's like near the library, right? And he's wearing all black, but he's been wearing those clothes for a long time, right? You can tell, right? And it looks like you don't ever really see him sitting down. And I see him in the same little few blocks. That's where I see him. I don't see him anyplace else. I see him in the same few blocks, like across the street or in front of the Walmart. Like in this where the bank is, the bank that I go to. I see him in that same little few blocks all the time, walking all the time with a little bag in his hand, a little Walmart bag in his hand. And a lot of people they're pushing or pulling everything they have or whatever. And I'm wondering, like, where does he sleep? Because he's not carrying anything, right? I told you the one guy that I met, and he said he rides the train all night. Well, where does this guy sleep? And it was cold last night, and he was walking. He was just walking. He's an older guy, and I'm like, where does he sleep? But I'm saying that the difference between, it was so cold last night, like I was driving and I was like, okay, I don't want to have the heat on because then it makes it too hot for him. So I try not to turn the heat on. And but I'm like, just in a couple minutes it would be cold again. So I'm like, and then I had to let him out to, take care of his little stuff. And then it's really cold out there. I'm like, you gotta be tough to be out there. You gotta tough to be sleeping in an unsheltered situation. You gotta be tough. And it kind of may make you tougher because you gotta keep walking. You gotta be strong to do that. It's like, what do they say about the germs? People that are never exposed to germs, then they're more susceptible to catching something. But if you're used to germs, then you can fight off anything because you're used to germs, right? But I don't know. Christmas is in a few days. I'm managing, but I know it's coming. I can't say what I'm going to do. All I can do is take it one day at a time because I don't know what's coming tomorrow, I can't make a plan if I don't know what's coming. So, that's where I'm at. So, that's my word to you guys. It looks different. Looks different for everybody, It just does. Oh, he's really young. He's like 20, if that, 20. Well, here's a little blanket. That's what I mean. You gotta be tough. So he's carrying his bed with him. So when it gets dark or whatever, he's gonna wrap himself up in that blanket. It's not even a thick one. You know what I mean? That's his bed. He is real young. Is he even 20? He doesn't have a coat on or anything. And you know what? When I see people like that, if I can, I help them. You know, if I have something, an extra something in the car or something, I help them. I help them. Right now, I don't have anything. You know? But it's good. I look over, the guys are over playing basketball. You know? Life goes on. You know what? I told you guys about loss. I remember there was a lady named Sally. I worked for, let's just say, a very big company. I was there on a temporary basis. I was in college. And she didn't come to work one day. She was an older lady. And she didn't come to work one day. She was, how do you say, like an older lady, like really short, a small woman, a really small woman, and she was older, probably older than anybody there, and you know what I mean, and didn't have children or anything like that. She was and I used to call her Mustang Sally, because I've always been a character, and one day she didn't come to work. Now, that kind of person that I just named, the person that never had any children, probably the oldest person in the office, and that's the person that is coming to work every day. Does their job, is never late, goes to lunch, come back. You know what I mean? That's the person that you kind of take for granted because they're just always there. They're kind of like the background person, right? So one day she didn't come to work. And they found out that she passed. They found her sitting on the couch. She was getting ready for work. That same company, that same job that I was on, the same assignment that I was on, a girl committed suicide. And she was young. She was younger than me, and she committed suicide. She was, young and pretty, and I knew who she was because she needed a report from me, and she would always call me, and I'd give her a hard time, like, it's not ready yet. I wouldn't say it like that, but yeah, she committed suicide in this hotel around the corner from the job. She was young and pretty. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, what was going on that I think no, don't say that, but she committed suicide. But yeah, so that's what I mean about how I've come to be the person that I am. All of that stuff shapes us. It shapes us. And that was when I was still in the process of going to college. I'm not saying I was 18 because I didn't go to college until I was grown. But that's when I was working on my second degree. And so that, that's the whole thing, working full time and, going to college full time, and you older, you older trying to do all of that, trying to pay your rent and everything. And so that's what I mean about I've seen a lot of loss. Not like just family and them being sick or whatever, but just stuff like that. That's not the shady, the shiftiness. That's loss that I've seen on jobs. I've seen, 2 more on jobs, 3, 4 more on jobs. And I'm not 80, and these have all been, only one guy was older. Well, no, that lady was older, but one guy was older, Ed. But people were young, there was, this job that I was on, and this guy died. He died, he was young because he had 2 jobs. So if you had 2 jobs, you might be going from one job to the next job. So you get how many hours of sleep, right? The guy died. He had like a heart attack or something. He wasn't getting any sleep. He was young, like 30 or something like that. That's what I'm saying. So all of this stuff has shaped me and the person that I've become, the person that I am, the person that you see before you. You know, so I'm very intentional. I know that life is unpredictable. I don't say that life is short, I say that it's unpredictable. So, you know, this is the time of year where I'm usually quiet anyway. I'm quiet and I'm reflective. I'm quiet and I'm reflective. And that's what I am right now. I just left my job a couple days ago, but I know it's what I was supposed to do. Just like I said before, the last job that I had, where it was actually, you know, a permanent job. I mean, I couldn't make 90 days. I was a few days short of 90 days. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make it. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking to see the stuff that I saw, you know. But yeah, a week later, I was in the hospital fighting for my life. You know, so it's like they say, you don't know what you missed. You don't know what God protected you from. You know, you don't know. So life is unpredictable. So right now, all I can do is take one day at a time. And I suggest you do the same. You know? Just take it one day at a time. One day at a time, and we'll get there. So, that's my word. My word for the day is take things one day at a time. And eventually we'll get there. Thanks so much, you guys. And as a tribute, thank you for watching. I love you for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.